Ooh, what's this? Helm favorite story? Unlocked? I don't know what this story is about. I only know that at the end of it, she's gonna be sitting on our lap, looking at us happily. When I say us, obviously I mean me and not you, because you have not unlocked Helm favorite story. Haha, cry about it. But I'll let you hear a little bit about my story with Helm. Let's go. The road to achieving a goal is anything but clear. It could be the right path, the wrong path, a detour, or even a shortcut. Yet, one thing remains true. With a trusted companion by your side, you can weather any storm. Let's go. Enter the outpost. Villagers Hope hasn't gotten her yet. Rustle, rustle. I'm woken up by the feeling of something warm around me being removed. My blanket? Okay. Sorry, did I wake you? What time is it right now? 6:30. I'll sleep a little more. Okay, it's your day off, so you can afford to sleep in a bit. As I listen to the sound of water flowing from the shower across the room. Why is there an insect in my room? Stop! What's that? Mosquito? Wait, chat. I fall back asleep. Nate, subordinate, wake up! Subordinate, wake up! I slowly open my eyes to the sound of a familiar voice. You're awake! Of course, you made me wake up! And then now you're saying you're awake? How did you sleep? Good, how about you, Helm? I slept well too. As I sit up in bed, I can see that the table is covered in various documents, along with Helm's tablet. She must have been working on something while I was asleep. Helm moved slightly to block my view. I was thinking of having some breakfast. What do you think? Come here. I can't do that. We'd end up wasting the entire day away. Yo, what's this? What's this? What's this? Why are we having this kind of married people talk right now? What happened when we were not looking? Why can't we do that? It's my day off. It's not a matter of can or can't. It's that you shouldn't. Helm gives me a stern look. As serious as ever. Helm hesitates for a moment, then sits down next to me. Very slowly, she wraps her arms around my waist. Aww. And gently leans her head on my shoulder. Like this? Okay, cute. Good morning, subordinate. The scent of my shampoo wafts from Helm's blue hair. Chat, what's happening? Why is Helm acting like this is the most normal thing ever? Why are we acting like this is the most normal thing ever? It's feeling like our storyline, right? Went from the first time we met, we're having flirty flirt dates. She has problems with her work. We help her with her work. Tada, you're married now. Huh? What happened? What happened? Why? Alright, let's go to the Ark. Helm and I are having dinner tonight at the Ark. Despite my arriving 15 minutes early, Helm is already there waiting for me. Did they say dinner? So it's my... Let me get this straight. It's my day off. Helm went to do work. And then we are meeting after her work for a dinner date. Alright. Oh, sorry, you haven't been waiting long, have you? Not at all. We sit down across from each other and order our food. I had to wake up an hour earlier than usual today. The admirer had to undergo some routine maintenance. How did it go? There weren't any major issues thanks to Master and Anchor doing their part. I CC'd you into the report that I wrote, so you can consult that for details. Let's see. I briefly fiddle with my phone. Among the documents I've received today, there is one written by Helm. This is the one. Let's take a quick look. The file size is eye-wateringly massive, despite only being a text document. I quickly set my phone down. I'll look at it later. Okay, there's nothing out of the ordinary in it, so there's no rush. Also, the next fundraiser is on the ship has been set. I organized the supplies and wrote up a preliminary schedule this afternoon. I don't think there'll be any issues. Would you like to check those as well? If you send it to me, I'll review it later. Is there anything else you would need help with? Well, is there any chance you could stop by the fundraiser? I think it would be a great help. That's easy enough. I'll adjust my schedule. Thanks. Also, one thing that I want to do more religiously is... Yeah, I wonder if I should make art done for this. Get art done for this. Like, after collaborating with all with Rin specifically, I am inspired to get more art made, if that makes sense. Thanks! In the conversation that follows, Helm speaks about the training schedule, updates concerning the admirer, and upcoming plans concerning how to run the squad. She barely mentions herself, and even when she does, it's only in the context of training or studying. At this rate, it feels like... Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing, it's just that... You're so beautiful. Huh? It makes me happy to hear you say that. But are you sure there isn't something else you want to say? I mean, you can do this if you want in your own relationships. But sometimes you don't need to say the main topic out loud. You can just say, oh, you're so beautiful. What the fuck was that about? No, I just thought that you look really beautiful today. And then you can go smoothly into a casual conversation. It doesn't have to be, this conversation is too formal. Let's please move it to less formalities. Right? Oh? It feels like I'm in a mission. It feels like I'm in a mission briefing. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. It's just... What? I find it difficult to determine how familiar to be when speaking. Ah, that's why. I'm not sure what kind of conversations we're supposed to have now that we are a couple. You don't have to overthink it. Helm? I'm sorry, it's still a little difficult for me. It's my first time being in a relationship like this. Oh yeah, you don't like your subordinate being your master as well? You've always seemed like the type of person who excels at everything from the start. Don't be silly. I'm not saying that there aren't people like that who exist, but I'm certainly not one of them. Definitely not. Wait, Helm has a low self-esteem? Or perhaps it's not that she has low self-esteem, she prides herself on her hard work. Helm, let's go. Oh my god, of course she has low self-esteem. Like her whole story arc revolves around the fact that her entire department doesn't do shit, so she feels useless at her job, and then she cannot be best friends with Mars and Anchor because she needs to be their superior. Oh, okay. Let's go. Russell. It's definitely somewhere around here. Ah! Helm pulls out an old cardboard box off the shelf. This is the one, I'm sure of it.
Helm! Angered eye! Huh? What are you doing? What's that box for?
I was just tidying up my room.
What?
What's so strange about that?
It's not weird to clean your room, but doing it on a weekend? That's bonkers!
Why are you doing this now of all times? I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I've been too busy.
Well, I suppose our squad has been pretty busy. Even after we managed to complete major missions, we still gotta deal with the training, maintenance checks, and preparing for fundraisers like we always do. It's craziness!
Just hearing about it makes me tired. I'm gonna sleep. Just because we accomplished something big.
Wait. I'm gonna predict what you're gonna say next. Just because we accomplished something big, it doesn't mean we are relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities. Now hurry up and go prepare for today's training. It's the weekend, so we have plenty of time on our hands to do some maintenance on the Admire.
Wow, you sound just like her. Wow, you sound just like her.
Of course. Do you have any idea how long I've known Helm? I can imitate her voice to a T.
Yeah, you even got her accent right.
Woohoo! My training's starting to pay off. I mean, it's not paying off.
You can say that again.
Hey!
Just because we accomplished something big, it doesn't mean we are relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities. Wow, she really said it.
Hold on, is this really happening? If she's really saying it word for word then.
Now hurry up.
Gah! It's really happening! It was just a joke!
A self-fulfilling prophecy. Feel free to enjoy your day off. Just remain on standby and be in contact. Signal confirmation in progress. Did the results
come back? There's no way that's Helm, is it? It's a Rapture spy!
It's Helm.
No way!
Is it really so strange for me to suggest resting on the weekend?
Of course it is. Although, now that I think about it, I guess not really. Then again, if I'm being honest, you've been a lot softer lately, Helm.
Yeah, you even give compliments sometimes.
This isn't some kind of trap, is it?
No, it's not. I was simply going to recognize this box and get some rest as well. Reorganize this box and get some rest as well.
I see. Is what you are looking for in that box?
Yes, I'm certain of it. I remember. Huh?
Don't ask me how I knew. I've known you long enough. I understand how you operate.
I guess I wasn't the only one who thought that. What are you looking for? It's nothing special. Helm pulls out an old compass from out of the box.
A compass?
What do we need that for? The Admire has its own navigational equipment. Equipment can always fail. We should We should always remain prepared for the unexpected.
If the new Admire's navigational systems fail, a single compass isn't gonna be of much help. Well, if nothing else, it's very Helm-like.
Hold on, how come the needle keeps moving? Instead of remaining in a fixed position, the needle of the old compass sways back and forth erratically. It must be the Ark's magnetic field.
The Ark's power grid does shift the magnetic field by a significant margin.
Lore! Yo, lore keepers, write it down! Write it down right now! Nobody knew that, right? But now you do.
Something operating on the principles of ordinary magnetism doesn't stand a chance here. After all, the Ark's energy output is far greater, don't you think? Not to mention, it being way closer than the distance between the North and South Pole.
Oh, you're so smart, Mast.
Heh. So,
Mast pulls out a similar compass from her pocket.
That's why we use specially calibrated compasses like this one. That ancient compass of Helm's is probably busted.
Okay. You carry around a compass too?
Of course. You never know when you need to set sail in a little rowboat. A true pirate is always ready for adventure.
Why were you looking for that compass anyway, Helm?
Because
Helm looks at Mast's compass, whose needle is firmly pointing north. She then looks down at her compass, whose needle is wandering aimlessly. Chat, is this symbolism? Chat, I can't tell. Are we dealing with symbolism now? Ooh. I think a new goal has come into view. Mast and Anchor silently exchange a look. Nah. Symbolism in my gacha game? Nah, no way, right? No way. Fuck man, I love Nikke so much. Nikke is so good. I don't know what the fuck that word means. King of anime, you're an English native speaker. Symbolism means like an object represents a concept rather than the object itself. For example, here's a classic one. The girl is with her boyfriend for the first time, and then the camera fades away, and then they show the flower, one petal fall off in the anime. Old school, this is an old school symbolism. One single petal fall off. Oh, she lost her virginity. Oh damn. Oh, they first kiss. Oh, they first time. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. Mast knows exactly what she wants to do. She wants to have fun, have treasures, have adventures. She knows firmly which direction she wants to go. But Helm right now is confused. Oh, this person is my commander, but I call him subordinate. But you know, I have to do work. But then the the stupid ship doesn't contribute to the Ark, so we don't get funding from the government. But at the same time, but then we just did something great according to what Mast said, which I am gonna assume is the Kraken related incident. We just did something great, but then, you know, I want to spend time with my boyfriend, subordinate, commander, husband. I'm so confused right now. My compass is going like... That's the symbolism here. While on my date with Helm, something keeps drawing my attention. Cling cling clong clong. From the moment we met, Helm has continually taken out an old compass from her pocket every few minutes and glanced at it. Helm? Huh? Something's the matter, subordinate? Well, you don't have to worry. I'm not gonna make you stop in every store. When someone goes shopping with their significant other, they experience stress levels comparable to that of losing a close relative. What are you talking about, Helm? Did I read that wrong? When someone goes shopping with their significant other, they experience stress levels comparable to that of losing a close relative. What the I've made a list of precisely what I need. No, that's not it. What's with the compass? Oh, sorry. Does it bother you? It's nothing really. Think of it as kind of a talisman. Something to take out once in a while to remind myself of my resolution. Is that what you call once in a while? Huh? I point out to Helm that she's been glancing at the compass on the minute, every minute since we met this evening. But that's impossible. No, I should apologize. I'm sorry, subordinate. I should have paid more attention to you on our date. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Helm takes out the compass from her pocket. I've had this compass ever since I joined the Aegis squad. I felt I needed something unwavering to guide me, to show me the way towards achieving my goals. So your original goal was to join the Aegis squad? Yes, and thanks to you, I've accomplished that goal to some extent. But back then I was so desperate. There were so many responsibilities weighing me down that I couldn't fully pursue what I wanted to do. And I had to give my all for those people who believed in me. At least, that's what I thought. But to maintain that level of intensity, you need willpower. And willpower is a finite resource. Willpower is a finite resource. Chat. Never forget, willpower is a finite resource. I thought I had infinite willpower until COVID hit. And then... nah. So, whenever I felt like I was faltering, I would take out this compass. Whenever I saw the needle unfalteringly pointing in a single direction, I would remind myself to stay on course. But now, it seems to be broken. Do you feel that you have a new goal to work towards now? Well... I want to have your babies. I want to be a partner who is easy to love. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. All this reminiscing about the past must have made me emotional. Why don't we try and liven up the mood a bit? How about we go to that steakhouse you mentioned for dinner tonight? Ooh, beef Splendermin is my favorite Splendermin. Alright, let's go. I take Helm's hand in mine as we walk. Hold on, this isn't the way to the restaurant. We'll go there some other time. Then where are we going now? Somewhere we can see the stars. Oh, we're going to the surface? Let's go to the surface. I have one thing that I've been thinking about. And I don't know if this is me overthinking it. Commander is a fuckboy, right? My assumption, right, is that all of these stories are canon. All of the stories that we are getting together with the girls, right, are all canon. And that only reasonably works because there are so little guys in the arc. The idea of monogamy is kind of outdated considering of the overwhelming female to male ratio. So all of these stories are canon. If that's the case, is the way that the commander, us, the main character, the way that we're going to throw a revolution against the arc, is it going to be based on love? One day the arc is coming after us. We go to each of our girls. You know, the arc is going to stop us from loving each other. We have to go right now. Are you with me or not? Come with me if you want to leave. Come with me if you love me and you want to live with me. And then we grab all our waifus and then we leave the arc together. I feel like that's the direction the story is going in. That's what they're building towards. If you remember, Must's story, they also slip into the story the idea of the commander needs to get away from the Ark, or rather to gain enough power in the Ark to change it, reform it, overwhelm it, take over it, live it. The commander wants to do something to the Ark. Now, some people think that all of these storylines, all these side storylines, are not canon, parallel storylines, parallel universes, but I legitimately believe they are all canon until someone can point out like, hey, look, this thing and this thing doesn't match up. Okay, yeah, anyways, let's go to the surface with Helm. Alright,
Okay,
Helm,
let's go.
pop off, Helm. Oh no, crunch. Helm and I walk together along a snow-laden pathway. Up in the sky, stars. That's right. Is this what you wanted to show me? You could say that. May I see your compass? Okay. As we ascend from the depths of the Ark to the surface, the needle gradually settles and points firmly north. Oh my god, are we subliminally saying, look, the Ark has fucked up your compass, your emotional state, your direction in life? The Ark is bad? Leave the Ark with me at some point in the future? Holy shit, no way. You don't always need a compass to find your way, do you? Helm silently looks up to the sky. Following the line of the crimson needle's pointed tip, one star in the sky shines brighter than any other. So you mean the stars? I searched my memory for the lessons I took a long time ago on navigation. Compasses aren't always exact. Depending on where you are or how much time has passed, the direction they point can shift. Therefore, you need to consult other sources to pinpoint the exact direction. For example, like the North Star. I hand the compass back to Helm. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong, it's just Must told me something similar as well. I just wanted to relive some old memories. Mouse and Anchor silently exchange a look.
Helm, do you know when I would consult this compass?
When setting out on an adventure?
Ha! I knew you'd say that. There's no way I'd look at something like this.
Huh?
This lump of metal doesn't know my desires. It's merely a prop, just something that looks the part. My heart tells me where to go, and wherever the sea grants me permission, that is where I wander. That, my friend, is true adventure. That is the essence of being a pirate.
I'm not sure if I follow.
Heh, so smart yet so foolish. I thought you were getting better, but your old self is coming up again.
Mars extends her index finger.
Ha!
And points to Helm's compass.
Ha! You don't follow that.
Mars raises her finger. Poke. Oh yeah? Mars, what were you poking, Mars?
You follow this!
Moing. Helm glances down at Mast's finger, which is resting on her chest. But
if you're gonna give me another speech about how we technically don't have hearts, spare me.
Although Mast spoke about the heart, not stars. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I didn't fully understand then. Helm raises her head and looks at the glittering night sky. I see now. You don't always have to follow the compass. I think I know now why you wanted to come see the stars. All I wanted to do was go for a walk in the snow with you and go stargazing. Haha, I see, and that's it? Yeah. It's not the compass, but the stars. Right. Don't overthink it, just follow your heart. Precisely. So tell me, Helm, what do you want to do? Helm looks down at the old compass. I want to visit famous cafes with you. Aww. Aww. And I want to take some photos together so I can show them off to other people. Let's go this weekend. And when we are out shopping, I want to try on pretty clothes and ask you if they look good on me. What's the right choice here? I'll clear my schedule. Those aren't the only things I want to do, there are plenty more. But right now, Helm looks up at the star-filled night sky. I want to have a wonderful time underneath this beautiful sea of stars. Just the two of us. Oh, Chad. Oh.
Can't clinch the victory.
Helm! I have a feeling we are the bad guys. We are the people that are gonna lead to the end of the arc. If bad, why plot armor? If bad, why plot armor? This is maybe the arc deserves it, huh? You guys know me, I've been anti-arc the entire time. Enter the lobby, let's go. While waiting for Helm, who had gone out to install decoys and scout the area, I prepare a spot in the ruins where we could spend the night. I'm back! There aren't any Raptures in the nearby vicinity, and I set up the decoys as well. Great, good work. After that, we share some emergency rations and talk. Oh, we're camping! We're camping, chat! We're camping with Helm! Other than the unusual setting of the ruins up on the surface, we pass the time in a fashion similar to any other day. However, between each of our sentences, a subtle silence lingers. We're gonna fuck. There's the tension right now. Helm, with a compass on a cord around her neck, approaches me. Could I tell you something subordinate? What is it? Just like a compass needle shifts with changes in the magnetic field, the North Star changes over time too. After all, we just call the star that's closest to the North Star. What? Really? Nah. But I just did a whole speech about it. Nah. Wow, this is the first time I've seen you so surprised. At the end of the day, I think only one thing matters. It doesn't matter what name people give to the direction they're heading, or if the methods used to determine the sense of direction change over time. One thing that won't change is the destination. Helm steps to my side slowly and stops. The compass needle now points towards me. So just for a little while longer, I want to keep using the methods I'm familiar with. Helm nudges against me and I step backwards, slowly and straight as an arrow, following the compass's direction. I fall down onto the bed with my arms wrapped around Helm's waist. Yes.
I've
Yes.
wanted to do this for so long.
This right here, chat. This right here is cinema. Wait, where's my hands on her waist? Don't take the hands off the waist. Me too. Helm's lips pressed against mine. Then pull back.
That too.
Me too. What do you want to do next? Helm?
Yes?
Are you nervous?
It's my first time doing something like this.
Okay, I'll lead.
But... Subordinate? Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time. I got to see the ocean that I've always dreamed of. I achieved victory in battle with the Admire. I have teammates that I can trust. I've made friends. And...
Helm's hands clinging to my neck tremble ever so slightly.
I have someone I love. And even though it's my first time, I'm not afraid. Because now, it's not just the compass telling me where to go.
Helm stares at me intently.
But the North Star as well.
You don't have to be afraid.
Then, I don't want you to think that I'm being selfish or needy, but... Could I ask you for something else for the first time?
Whatever you want.
I knew that's what your answer would be. Subordinate. Stay with me. For forever.
As Helm whispers to me softly, her voice melts into the cool night air and melts with the familiar scent of her shampoo. And that's not me clapping for the story, that's what happened after the episode ended. Let's go.
Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics, jiggle. 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 Jiggle physics, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle physics.